I'm 88 years old, and I forget nothing. Names, faces, even where I left my keys, everything is clear now. But it wasn't always like this. There was a time when I would walk into a room and forget why I was there. I'd lose my train of thought in the middle of a sentence. It scared me. I thought, is this how it starts? But then I found a habit, just 3 minutes a day, and it changed everything. You're watching Gentle Wellness, where we bring comfort, healing, and strength to your golden years. So what is this habit? It all starts with oxygen. Yes, oxygen. You see, your brain needs steady blood flow and oxygen to stay sharp. But as we get older, our circulation slows down. And that's when memory problems begin. But there's a simple way to help your brain get the oxygen it needs. It's called box breathing. I know it sounds too simple, but just stay with me. Here's what you do. Breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 4 seconds. Breathe out through your mouth for 4 seconds. Hold again for 4 seconds. That's one cycle. Do it for 3 minutes a day, morning or night, sitting or standing. At first, I thought it was just breathing, but by the 3rd day, I started feeling calmer. By the 7th day, I could recall names without effort. I remembered where I put my slippers. I even remembered stories from childhood that I hadn't thought about in decades. And the best part? It didn't cost me anything. No pills, no appointments, just my breath. But I didn't stop there. I added one more step, something that makes this habit even more powerful. I added gratitude. Yes, while doing the box breathing, I started thinking about 3 things I'm grateful for. Simple things: the warmth of the sun on my face, a call from my grandson, the smell of morning tea. You see, when you combine deep breathing with gratitude, your brain shifts into a calm and focused state. Stress levels drop. Cortisol, the stress hormone that damages memory, goes down. And happy chemicals like dopamine go up. It's like giving your brain a warm bath. And science supports this. Studies from Harvard and UCLA show that daily mindful breathing improves memory, focus, and even emotional resilience, especially in people over 60. And gratitude has been shown to rewire neural pathways, making your brain more resistant to decline. I didn't know all this when I started. I just knew I wanted my mind back. But after a week, I felt like myself again. Now, every morning I sit by the window. I close my eyes. I breathe. I remember the good. And the fog that once clouded my thoughts. It's gone. If you're over 60 and you've started noticing little slips, don't panic. You're not broken. You just need to care for your brain like you care for your heart or your knees. And this 3-minute habit is a beautiful place to start. But wait, I want to give you one more powerful tool. Because breath and gratitude are just the beginning. Let me tell you about the memory plate, the food I eat every morning that supports this brain habit and makes it even stronger. It's something I call my memory plate. And it's not fancy or expensive. Every morning, right after my 3-minute habit, I have a small breakfast with 3 things that fuel my brain: walnuts, blueberries, and a boiled egg. Why these 3? Let's start with walnuts. They look like little brains, and it's no coincidence. They're full of omega-3 fatty acids, which help build and repair brain cells. Studies have shown that people who eat walnuts regularly have better memory and cognitive function, especially as they age. Next, blueberries. I call them nature's memory berries. They're packed with antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, which reduce inflammation and boost communication between brain cells. There was a study done at the University of Exeter that found older adults who drank blueberry juice every day had improvements in memory in just 12 weeks. And the boiled egg? That's my source of choline, a nutrient that helps produce acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that's key to memory and learning. Many seniors don't get enough choline, and it's such an easy fix. This little plate, along with my 3-minute breathing and gratitude routine, is my simple morning ritual. No pills, no fancy devices, just breath, thanks, and food from nature. You don't need to change your whole life. Just start with a few minutes in the morning, before coffee, before phone calls, before the world gets loud. Sit with yourself. Breathe. Remember what matters. Feed your mind with what it needs. And over time, your memory, like mine, may surprise you. Some days, I sit outside with my little memory plate. I listen to the birds. I feel the morning breeze. I close my eyes and breathe deeply. That's when I feel most alive, not just physically, but mentally too. You see, memory isn't just about the brain. It's about the moment. When we slow down and become present, we give our minds the space to work better. Most people rush through their mornings, checking phones, worrying about tasks, but those first few minutes can shape your entire day. That's why I protect my morning habit like treasure. It's my time to reset, to remember, to recharge my brain. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, I'm too old to change, or my memory's already gone. But let me tell you, I started this when I was 85. 3 years later, I remember names, birthdays, where I left my glasses, things I used to forget all the time. Small habits, repeated daily, create big changes. That's what I want you to understand. So here's what I want you to try tomorrow morning. Sit somewhere quiet. Close your eyes and breathe slowly for 3 minutes. Think of one thing you're grateful for. Then eat your memory plate, walnuts, blueberries, and one boiled egg. That's it. Don't worry if your mind wanders. Don't worry if you miss a day. Just keep coming back. This is gentle wellness. It's not about pushing or forcing. It's about kindness to your body and your mind. And if you do this with patience and love, you might just surprise yourself, just like I did.